Please.
I think your comment that follow through is going to be essential. If we come together and have a good discussion with us, Senator McCain's got a lot of bright people who have some very good information from various different interest groups who represent large constituencies. If it just stops there, then it won't have been as useful as you want it to be and as the country wants it to be.
Good. Speaking of bright people with large constituencies, Bill Novelli. Where's Bill? Is he still here? There you are. I know you participated in the healthcare panel. Bill, your thoughts on Medicare and the interest of your membership in getting an equitable solution to what is an unsustainable situation.
The whole entitlement thing is, as you've characterized it, we have a real sustainability problem. But I think you've put the right frame on this, Mr. President, by saying that the path to sustainability is health care reform. And our group, I think, had tremendously good ideas. Most of the policy ideas that we all know and share were on the table today. There's a lot of hard policy work that's going to have to go on, but I think we have some momentum. But I think one of the things that also came out of the session was we need to engage the American people. Yeah, we have to think of them as patients, we have to think of them as insured or uninsured, but we also have to think of them as taxpayers and as voters. They need to understand what the trade-offs are, what they might lose, what they might gain. We can all do that, but nobody can do it as well as you can. You've got the bully pulpit to really carry the message to the public.
No, I appreciate it. This is the only area where we had done a little prejudging of what needs to be done. We've scheduled a healthcare summit next week. It's not that I've got summititis here, but rather it's actually exactly the point that you're making, Bill, which is everybody here understands a lot of the trade-offs involved in healthcare and that there are no perfect solutions. But in the soundbite political culture that we've got, it's very hard to communicate that. And we think that it's very important to have some forums, and I talked about this way back in the primary campaign, that there is a process that the public can listen to about what these trade-offs are. Because I think that some of us get on our high horse and say, we've got the answer to health care. Well, it turns out that there are costs involved on the front end, even if the benefits accrue, in the out years. There are situations in terms of people, if they've got health insurance, sort of liking what they've got now, they just want it for cheaper. There are, issues in terms of providers and them feeling like they're getting squeezed. And so making sure that all that stuff is surfaced in public and we're educating the public on some of these issues can be very important if we're going to make progress, because some of these things will ultimately involve some tough decisions and some tough votes. So budget process. Kent, you participate.